my son had moved onto the road a few years before, and uh, my granddaughter was born, and I started visiting him and his partner on sites. And it was a bit weird because I'd never been on a new traveller site before. I'd seen them around. I had some experience of gypsies in my youth, but that was about it really. It didn't seem that they'd been presented as a huge existential threat to the rest of the population during the early 90s, and indeed it was used by the Tory party as a feature in 1993 conference when John Major said, "Not in my age, not in any age." So I felt I ought to do something about it, and this I was prompted to actually get in touch with other parents, um, mainly due to an eviction that happened that my granddaughter was involved in. And so I decided I'll get in touch with other parents and see if we could do something because the Criminal Justice Act was due to come along. The prediction of what was going to happen was fairly dire for people on the road. So I thought a coalition of travellers, parents and their friends would be a way forward. And we were lucky enough to make a link up with the Public Law Project, and we managed to get a judicial review going, which we won, and thanks to the Public Law Project, which meant that councils who were evicting travellers had to take into account their needs. And this was a first, and it led on to quite a few policy changes over the succeeding years, although sadly much of that has disappeared now. So that's the most important thing. And the second important thing I think we did then was a recognition that we needed to do something for travellers. And the idea arose within the travelling community, it certainly didn't come from me, that woodland skills, that is learning to use small woods and produce articles for sale, would be a useful way through for travellers. We managed to find funding for it and ran two sets of courses over 2 years, which really, I think, established FFT as an important organisation, and it was very significant. We even got on Countryfile, for example, which was, I think, a record at the time. So, that's what happened over the first few years.